The passion runs deep here in Norman, Oklahoma, or as they say, sooner born and sooner bred, and when I die, I'll be sooner dead. Welcome to Oklahoma and the home of the Sooners. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Colorado Buffaloes taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Buffaloes will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines, or else you draw the flag. To the air, it's Arnold. Quickly to the tight end. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. You think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but since then they've always had good quarterback play and guys that could play up tempo, make good decisions. This dude right here, he fits in perfectly with what they're trying to do throwing the ball in Norman, Oklahoma.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So,
oh, look out! He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So Colorado's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
They hit people, too. They are heat-seeking missiles. Nobody wants to run over the middle of the field against these guys.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense on balance? Because they are a good one.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out quickly. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. On target over the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. On the run, it's Barnes. Oh, it's out. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Going up top on first down. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. East Carolina rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Greenville. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think...
And the ball is picked off. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. First down for this offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Quarterback will audible. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Feeling some heat. They get to him as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll line up for the field goal try as we start the second quarter. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
A loss of 6 yards on the play. Brings up third down.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Sooners will punt this one away.
Number 48 in punt formation to kick it away.
Running it back, it's Hunter. Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Throwing right. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. Makes one man miss. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Buffaloes are marching down the field. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Unleashes one deep. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs!
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. Back to throw, it's Arnold. Looking deep down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown Sooners. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. Like, listen, passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. You can't let our serve get broken.
Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Second down coming up. Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the catch and he's brought down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Quick toss. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into...
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Pulls it in inside the 10. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Coming out with it, it's Acha. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Timeout, Colorado.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far.
The Sooners will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with ankles.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Colorado.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the lone man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They run the reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
What a great job on the backside of the defense staying home. A lot of time the run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens? You start to chase. Nope. These guys stayed home. They played their assignment, and that's why they had success.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Leaves it with the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him that loss a week ago. Called on just once. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. The Sooners will hustle to the line. The give on the inside. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Safe completion on the screen. breaks the tackle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Offense gets set for second down. Looking for room, it's Barnes. Lowers those pads. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on second and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on a screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only. See ball, get ball. He did that. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Ball is free. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And he did everything right except hold on to the football. That was incredible running, making people miss. It looked like it was going to be a nice play, but he coughed it up, and the defense jumps on it. That is so dejecting for that running back. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Horn. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. Makes his connection. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. He rifles one deep to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And as he throws, that pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Finds his tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Horn. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Runs through a tackle. Oh, the ball squirts out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. These DBs going to give a little cushion. To the air, it's Arnold. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Fires on the move. Makes the grab. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Game on the line. Offense has the ball. Down 1 score, time winding down. What is better than this? Complete to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
It's second down.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He's back to throw on second down. Got him downfield. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
45 seconds left to go, and the whole thing pretty much comes down to this onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but oh, it's a fumble. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Dropping back, it's Sanders. The throw. Working that left side now. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get it through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Buffaloes will line up. They'll try to get him on the fake. And no guts, no glory. They pick up the first down.
And when they bring on the punt unit, a lot of times I change my personnel, and I bring on a different unit, and I think it worked to their advantage. 4th and inches, you don't think they're going to...
He'll take a shot. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it. I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Just take it, right? I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score up.